Hi, my name is Tammy Wilkin and I'm a student at American College of Education. Today I'll be talking about using Google Forms to collect data that can be used at IEP meetings or as teacher conferences. So let's get started. By creating a Google form, you just use your Gmail address, go into Google Drive, click on New, click on More, and then you click on Google Forms. Once you're inside the form, you want to go ahead and add the title. This title will allow you to look for your information later, helps you organize your data as well. So you want to make sure that the title is something that's going to be of benefit to you at a later date. You want to click where it says Untitled Form in both places, which will make it easier to go searching for the form later. So let's go ahead and start creating our questions. First, you want to determine what type of question will best suit your need. There is short answer, paragraph, multiple choice, checkboxes, drop down, linear scale. I tend to use short answer, which just allows me to put in a few data points, the numbers that I would like to use for what I'm collecting. And then I just type in words read. So that allows me to know what data I'm going to collect for this particular student. To create additional questions, it's really simple. You just want to click on the duplicate button down here at the bottom, which then will create the same exact question, and you can go back in and change where it says words read to whatever new data you are going to collect. You can also click the required button, which means that you would have to answer every time. If you're collecting different types of data, I would not recommend this because you may not enter all the data at one time. Now my form is done. What do I do? As you can see, I have where it says student name. I'm going to change that so I know exactly what student I'm collecting data on. The words read, the number of errors, and words per minute. If I click on the little I button up here, then I'll be able to preview what my form looks like and how I'll be entering my data. Okay, as you can see, I have collected data for Billy, and I have words read, number of errors, and words per minute. I'm ready to start entering my information. When I'm done, I just hit submit. Now that I have submitted the information for data, I'm going to go back to my original form, and I'm going to see that I have 3 responses entered for Billy. So now what do I do with those responses? Here I can see like a really quick chart I could use, or I could link it to a Google Sheet. Once I've clicked that little button for Google Sheets, then I have to either create a new spreadsheet or use an existing spreadsheet. Here we are in our spreadsheet form. You see there it says timestamp, so you know exactly when I entered the information. This is pretty important if you wanted to get data over time. You would just have to make sure that you enter it as you collect the data, otherwise it will be all stamped at the same time. If I click this button, you see I can have the option of having the sum of my data. I can average the data. I can use a count, a max, or a min. I use average data because I want to see average over time how we are doing. Okay, here we are. Here's Billy's data averaged out with the words read. He's 54, number of errors is 3, and words per minute is 51. That's the average of his data. Now I can take and insert, click on insert, click on chart, and I can create this information after I've highlighted what I wanted to put into a chart, and I create a chart. So here's the chart inside of my Google spreadsheet. And so then if I click on these 3 little dots, I can start to customize my chart a little bit. And here we can figure out displaying the chart. Do we want to edit the chart, delete the chart, download it into like a PDF for printing, publish the chart, or copy the chart, or move to the own sheet? I tend to move to the own sheet. And now here we are in a sheet of its own. And as you can tell, I've added the data labels, which gives me the exact number for each of those categories. And I've added a trend line as well. So now I can either publish this chart, or I can download the chart again and just give it to parents at IEP meetings or teacher conferences. It's just a nice quick visual for parents to see data over time. and it's nice for us as teachers as well to see how our students are doing. I hope you've enjoyed this presentation. I hope that you are able to use these in your classroom. You could even have students complete this information themselves and see the data for themselves. There's just a ton of different ways that you can use this information. Thank you for your time and have a great day.